going into my MacBook, okay, because we're going to do something very, very, very colorful today. All right, so I'm just gonna take my buffing brush because I already did my brows and I did apply my base, so I'm just gonna buff that out. And also, y'all, another thing that I did was apply foundation to my forehead already. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to label the names 1, 2, and 3, okay? And I'm using the MacBook palette. So I'm taking the green and 2, and I'm placing that on my outer V and just dragging it kind of like halfway into my crease. Now I'm gonna take green 3, which is darker, and this is in the 3rd row of the MacBook palette. I'm going to take that and I'm going to place that on top of green 2, and I'm going to go back into green 2 and blend that out to give me a nice transition. And I'm just going to keep going back and forth with these colors. Eventually I'm going to bring green 3 all the way over into my crease, and I'm using a eyeshadow shader brush. Then I'm going to go into green 1, which is on the 1st row, and I'm going to use that as a transition as well. So taking green 2, and I'm just going to go back in and add just a little bit more color, and I'm going to also blend it out as I go. I'm going to go in with green 1, and y'all, just so y'all know for sure, like when I say green 1, green 2, green 3, that is in the order of the rows. Like green 1 is in the 1st row, green 2 is in the 2nd row, and green 3 is in the 3rd row. And it also goes from lightest to darkest. So I'm just taking green 1 and I'm just going to diffuse that line and blend it out. Y'all see that blend? Yes, to perfection. I'm taking green 3 and I'm going to place that on my outer V, blending it into my concealer. Now my first lid color is going to be yellow, and then I'm going to go in with the purple on the 2nd row. And then I'm going to go in with the fuchsia pink, which is located on the 1st row. So after I put all those colors together, I'm just going to go back and blend it out in left to right swiping motions. And then I'm going to go back into, and I'm taking the darkest color in the MacBook, which is that charcoal black shade, and I'm going to mix it with green 3, and I'm going to smoke out my outer V as well. So once those colors are down how I like it, I'm just going to go and take my liquid liner, and that is the Betty Boop series liquid liner I got in my Ipsy Glam bag. And I'm going to use that as a liner. I'm also going to make my own neon liner as well. I'm just going to take my setting spray, and I'm going to take the green neon liner, and I'm going to mix that together, and that's going to give me a nice liquid liner. So that way I don't have to go and purchase those expensive neon liners, y'all. Y'all do not have to do that. You can make your own at home. You can use primer. I prefer setting spray because it dries up fast and it doesn't move, it doesn't smudge anywhere. Okay? I know I can't forget about my dramatic wing liner. Okay, so if y'all see any of that white stuff, and I know my arm is so messy, y'all, but I just be putting colors down, trying to see what looks good and what doesn't. But anyway, don't mind the white stuff on my lash. That is my lash glue. It comes out white and it dries clear. I'm trying this new lash glue and I really, really like it. I like it. So don't mind that. Don't come for me. So the neon pigments is from Lyric Cosmetics, and like I was telling y'all before, just use your setting spray, but you have to be very quick with this as it dries super fast. So as soon as you mix it, use it because it dries like really quick, and that's why I like using it with my setting spray, because of that. So I'm just going to place that liner in my crease while I cut my crease, and I'm going to place it over my liquid liner, and bam. So the lashes that I have on, I have them in my last video with the link down below, so make sure y'all check that out as well. And for foundation, I'm using my Ruby Kiss Cosmetics foundation. Like I told y'all, the label rubbed off, so I don't know what shade it is. And I'm going to mix it with my Maybelline Superstay in the color 336 Warm Bronze. For concealer, I'm taking my Shiny Cosmetics concealer palette. This is the cream concealer palette, and I'm also going to bronze up my skin. I'm not really doing too much contouring, so I'm just going to take Maybelline Fit Me in 375 Java, and I'm just going to bronze up my skin with that, following up with the lightest brown inside the matte book to set that liquid foundation. For my setting powder, I'm using Makeup Revolution's Deep Banana setting powder for under my eyes and the bridge of my nose and my forehead and my chin. So I wanted to add a little bit more drama to my eyes, so I'm just going to take that neon yellow and neon pink and I'm going to place that on my lower lash line to make my eyes pop out just a little bit more. Taking Tarte's Shimmer and Shake blush, and I'm just going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks. I'm using Lyric Cosmetics Highlight in Lyric. I'm also going to take Nicki K Cosmetics matte lipstick in the color 13. It doesn't have any names on it, it's just numbers. So you can pick that up at your local beauty supply store. I'm going to take Juvia's Zulu palette, the lime green, and I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. If you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.